And in 4 hours and 10 minutes, I'm up here, summit of the Needles. And this is what I'm looking at next. I'm gonna drop it down, connect with the trail, way down there, take it across, and then back up to Gem Lake. And then from Gem Lake, I'm gonna take it down to the Lumpy Ridge trailhead. Well guys, it's 12 o'clock. And I've been sitting up here for nearly an hour, but it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. Once I make it down this little class 3 section, the rest of it should be pretty easy. This is like the last hard thing. And I about fell off that just now because my stupid hiking poles kept getting caught in the trees. Then I was trying to yank them out and I almost flung myself off the side. God, that instantly like pissed me off just then. It's like my poles were caught in the tree and they would not come out. So I'm like reaching behind me and I'm just yanking on them as hard as I can. It's like, what the hell? How can they be this stuck into the tree? And then like my backpack itself got caught. I'm telling you, that was a cluster coming down. A total cluster F. God dang. Just ran my leg into that tree. Okay, I'm not doing good. The last 3 minutes have not been good. I'm bushwhacking down this north face of the Needles, and I'm pretty much heading in a northwestern direction, trying to keep Dark Mountain right in front of me. I hope this mellows out the lower I go, but so far it's pretty haggard up here. Just lots of these rocks back here, lots of big step downs, and then in between the rocks you've got these trees that are sticking out that like to rip holes in your clothes. Yeah, you have to really cheat to the west coming down this thing. I'm having to drop it down to get around this down tree. Yeah, it's slick back here. See, I want to be heading over in this direction. If I can get off this slope without popping out one of my eyes on these branches that are sticking out, I'll consider that a great success. I know one thing for sure, and that's going up and down back here on the north slope is 30 times easier than that south slope. That is atrocious over there. It looks like I've come down maybe 4/10 of a mile so far, and I'm looking at about 3/10 out to the trail. And this is starting to get a tiny bit better. Everything was going real good until I inhaled that bug a second ago. Oh my God. I think I'm nailing this descent route right now. And I just looked at the GPS and I am headed directly to the northwest from the summit of the Needles. If it was a clock, I'd be going straight to 10:30. I think I can see the trail down there. I'm not out of it yet though. There's some kind of trail right here. Is this the trail? It's gotta be the trail. All right. And I want to continue and take it down in this direction. It has taken me 50 minutes to get back down to the trail from the summit of the Needles. And I think I nailed that descent route. It's like a perfectly straight line from the summit down to the trail. See, if you come straight down from the Needles directly to the north, you're gonna run into all this stuff and you're not gonna meet up with the trail until it's hundreds and hundreds of feet lower than where I met up with it. Yeah, it looks nasty over there. I haven't been on this part of the trail in a long, long time. This is so nice right now though. This is requiring very little effort compared to what I've been doing. We're still holding on to this beautiful day. I was not expecting this at all. The weather had said that it was going to be like cloudy and rainy every single day this week. And then all of a sudden, I looked yesterday and it was showing all suns with like a 1 to 7 mile per hour wind. So I couldn't pass that up. I have not seen one other hiker today. And there were only like 3 other cars at the Lumpy Ridge trailhead when I started. However, when I get up to Gem Lake, it's going to be like Disneyland up there. There are going to be a ton of people. I've been thinking about this hike for quite a while, and I'm glad I finally pulled the trigger on it. Yep, I've always wanted to go up the one side of the Needles, down the other, and complete the Lumpy Loop. And I really wasn't sure which way I was going to go up the Needles today. I really didn't decide until midway through the hike. And I was like, yeah, let's just do the hard part. Let's make it cool for the viewers. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I threw up 6 times. That's looking over to Sheep Mountain. So I'm getting relatively close to meeting up with the Bridal Veil Falls Trail Split. It's probably 4/10 of a mile down the trail here. Yeah, it's starting to open up a little bit. So I think I've got to be getting pretty close to the Bridal Veil Falls Trail Split. I'm not sure how many miles I have left. I'm trying to add it up in my head. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, like 4 or 5. Yeah, it's not over by a long shot. I still got to hike it up to Gem Lake. That's going to be a hoot. My legs feel like spaghetti. Boiled spaghetti, not unboiled spaghetti. No, they're noodly. And it has taken me 1 hour and 25 minutes to get down here to the Bridal Veil Falls. Never mind, that's the Pear and Green Stoves only. I just crossed the water and I should be coming up on the Bridal Veil Falls Trail Split here in like 10 seconds. That took maybe 20 seconds, but But there it is. I'm gonna continue on in this direction. And it has taken me an hour and a half to get down to this point from the summit. This part of the trail is really pretty back here. Lots of flowers. Most of the time you'll see some wildlife back here. Maybe some turkeys or some deer. And I also love how nice and smooth the trail is right here. Oh, this is a cakewalk. Looks like we got a few deer just off the trail. See, I told you, you'll see wildlife back here. It looks like the trees are starting to change. Summer is almost over. When I get to the trail split for Gem Lake, I think that's right next to the water. And I'm gonna stop there for a few minutes and fill up my water bottle a few times because I think I'm running out. All right. I have hit the trail split and I'm heading down to the water and in the general direction of Gem Lake. And I have hit the break spot. I'm gonna go down here by the water and sit and relax for a few minutes. What a beautiful spot for a break. I'm probably gonna sit here for about 10 minutes or so, gather up my strength, and then knock out this last uphill section up to Gem Lake. It's just now past 2:20, so that was quite a long break. But I ate some food, drank some water, did some noon tablets, changed my battery, got out my hiking poles, and mentally prepared for this 850-foot vertical gain I'm gonna have to do. Actually, I feel really good right now. That little caffeine booster helped. I don't have beast mode like some people. I have monster setting, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip it on. Monster setting on. Once I make it up to Gem Lake, this thing is over. It's all downhill from there. This is a really pretty trail back here. Everything's super green. Yeah, the trees are definitely starting to change. Beautiful. One good thing about running out of water is that the backpack is much lighter. Yeah, this feels like nothing. Looking at about 3/10 of a mile out to the Balanced Rock trail split with another 200+ foot gain. It's not too much more, but I'm feeling it right now. Floating along at about 8,650, and here in about 2/10 of a mile I'm gonna run into the Balanced Rock trail split. Whew. But yeah, I've been coming up this thing. I think I finally topped out for a few minutes. It looks pretty flat over to the Balanced Rock trail split. I'm hurting. You guys are like, dude, that looks pretty easy what you're coming up. Yeah, but watch part 1. Look at what I came up already today. That needles thing was crazy. And I threw up 6 times on the way up. And there it is. Balanced rock. 1 mile in that direction. And it's pretty cool. It's just this big giant rock that's balancing. 3 more to the Lumpy Ridge trailhead. And then I'm done. 3 more miles. It's approaching 3:30 in the afternoon. So I've been out here for a long time. And according to the GPS, I've got maybe another half mile out to Gem Lake with probably a little over a 200-foot elevation gain. Okay, I'm getting ready to start cussing this thing. It's like never ending. I just keep going up and up and up. I'm dead ass. Dead ass. I just shot up to 8,800, which means I have less than 100 vertical feet up to Gem Lake. Whew. It has taken me 3 hours and 40 minutes from leaving the summit of the Needles to get over here to Gem Lake. 3 hours and 40 minutes. All right, and I'm finally on the south side of the Lumpy Ridge. 1.8 miles back down to the trailhead, and it's all downhill. Normally I can get down this 1.8 miles pretty quickly. It's so nice to be going down, I can tell you that. We got some big old steps along here. We're coming up to Paul Bunyan's boot. Cool. And there it is, Paul Bunyan's boot. Looks like he blew a hole right through it. Yeah, that's looking down onto Estes Park. Absolutely beautiful. What a day. I've been talking to Paul on the way down, And he's showing me this shortcut right here that I didn't know about. This is cool. We're just going straight down this rock. This is cool. I think I see the trail down there. And we're on another shortcut right here at the bottom. We're gonna pop right out at the parking lot. This took me about 4 hours and 45 minutes to come down from the summit. That is incredibly long. I didn't think it was gonna take that long. According to the book, it's 10.5 miles around the Lumpy Loop. I'm reading 13.2 on my GPS. That thing whooped my ass. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.